Hi friends, let's look at the landscape of the southwestern United States. The rock formations look really different than our mountains do when we look out our windows. Southwestern Utah has inspired many artists to paint beautiful landscapes. We are going to be drawing our very own desert landscapes today. I hope you can get some ideas from these paintings we're looking at now. I'm excited to see what you come up with.
Hi everybody, this is Miss Horrocks. I am an elementary teacher at West Valley 1. To all of my West Valley 1 kiddos, hello, I miss you. I hope you're having fun. To my West Valley 2 people that had me last year, hello. I'm so glad I get to talk to you. And to all my Draper peeps, nice to meet ya. So guys, we are doing a 1-point perspective desert landscape. What 1-point perspective does is it helps us make artwork that looks like it is 3D, looks like it's going back into space. How we do that is we draw things that are close to us, really big, and things that are farther away from us, smaller and smaller, until we get back to a vanishing point. Friends, notice I said 1-point perspective. That point means vanishing point. We're going to talk more about this in a second. So I usually start off my class with a warm-up, but since I'm not there to give you a warm-up, I'm going to show you the warm-up that I would give you if I could see you. And I'm going to have you get a blank piece of paper. Any piece of paper works, anything you've got laying around the house. Maybe you have some computer paper or some colored paper. And what you're going to do is you're going to press pause so that you have this on your screen and you're going to follow along with me this way. So I'm going to pretend that I pressed pause and I'm going to take a pen or a pencil, whatever I've got to draw with. And my eyes are going to go back and forth from my computer screen to my paper, and I'm going to draw these one by one. Now friends, normally I like you to trace first. Please don't draw on your computer screen. That would be crazy. So friends, we're just going to draw what we see, drawing slowly and carefully. This is also going to become your visual reference to use during your drawing. So you're going to make sure that you have all of these plants down. Otherwise, you could press pause and kind of go back and forth from where we are now in the video to where you are in the future in the video. I don't know, but I think the easiest way would be for you guys all to copy what you see here so you have your own visual references. So guys, in these videos, if I'm going too fast, you can pause and catch up. If you missed something or want to see it again, you can rewind. So do what you need to do to be able to, do your best job. So guys, press pause on a separate piece of paper. I want you to draw all of these things. And we'll meet back up in a second. Alrighty guys, I have a blank piece of paper. It is going side to side. This is called landscape. And because we're doing landscapes, that's the way our paper is going to go. I've got a pencil, I have a Sharpie, what else do I have? I've got an eraser, a pencil sharpener, whatever you guys have laying around at home will work. I also have my warm-up nearby, so I can use this as a visual reference for those plants and rock formations. Ready, friends, when we are dealing with 1-point perspective, the first thing we need is a horizon line. So friends, I'm going to, with my finger, kind of find the middle of my paper. And a little bit under that, I am going to draw a line that goes across my paper this way. It doesn't have to be perfectly straight. You can see that mine is wavy. I made it a little bit wavy on purpose. So guys, This is the horizon line. Everything above the horizon line is sky. Everything below the horizon line is ground. First, I am going to draw a big old cactus, and it's going to be coming from the bottom of my page. I'm going to start with a curved line, up, around, and down. I'm going to erase the horizon line that's in the middle of my cactus. Next, I'm going to draw an arm on my cactus. I'm going to put a curvy line right there. And maybe another one right here. There you go. And erase those lines. Starting right here, I'm going to draw a tiny little dot. This dot is our vanishing point. I am going to draw a wavy line that goes from my dot all the way to this bottom corner of my paper. Notice that I lifted up my pencil and jumped over my cactus. Back to the dot, I'm going to draw another line that comes down just like this. My friends, this can be a road or a little stream, whatever you want it to be. You can imagine that in your head being water or just like a dirt road, whatever you want. So friends, this cactus is really, really big because it's in the front, it's in the foreground. Things that are in the foreground are nice and big. Things that are in the background are really, really small, and things that are in the middle are kind of in the middle. So friends, I'm going to draw another cactus in the middle ground, but this one is going to be a lot smaller. Curved lines for my cactus arms. Just like that. I'm going to draw just a little wavy line right there, kind of where the cactus is coming out of the ground. Back here, I'm going to have another cactus. It's going to be even smaller. Friends, as things get farther away, they get smaller and smaller and smaller. Look how itty bitty that cactus is compared to this big guy right here. There we go. I think I'm going to put another one right here, just kind of a friend for this guy. Erase all the stuff in the middle. Here we go. So I've got a big cactus in the foreground, some little cactuses in the middle ground, and then a teeny tiny cactus back here. I think I'm going to put another one back here too. There we go. So they get smaller and smaller as they go farther away. Alright guys, I want to put some more stuff in my foreground. So I'm going to look at my different desert plants to decide what else I want to put down here. You can draw anything you want. You can draw along with me, whatever you would like. But friends, I'm going to kind of fill up this space down here with big plants because that is the foreground. I'm going to start on this side. You can follow along with me. You can do your own, whatever you want. Friends, if I'm going too fast, you can press pause. If there's something that you want to see again, you can rewind. The nice thing about our videos, you can kind of go back and forth however you want. This little guy, I'm going to go right there. I think over here I'm going to give this cactus a friend. Remember guys, if I'm going too fast, just press pause. am going a little bit fast on purpose because if these videos get too long, they take forever to upload. Alrighty, I've filled up my foreground. I've got some cactuses, some plants, all down here. My middle ground has these cactuses in it. I'm going to leave that kind of plain for now, and I'm going to work on my background. So guys, the very first thing I want to do is I want to draw some just curved lines like this. These are just kind of little rolling hills in the background. Next, I'm going to draw some rock formations that we would see in southern Utah. A curved line that goes up like that. Look how it's flat on top. On top of that, I'm going to draw another curved line. Again, guys, I'm kind of looking at my warm-up to help with these shapes. There we go. I'll put another guy right here. Lots of curved lines in these rock formations. Filling up the background with rock formations. Alrighty guys, I left an empty spot here. I want to draw an arch. Southern Utah has lots of arches and they are so cool to look at. I'm going to put a big circle for my sun. Notice that I didn't stick my sun in the corner of my paper. No corner suns. We want to put our suns somewhere interesting in the sky, not in the corner. It's a rookie mistake. I'm going to draw some straight lines on my cactus. Use your imagination, guys. Think of what lives in the desert. Put it in there if you want. Alrighty, I'm looking for empty space that needs to be filled up. And I've got kind of some empty space in here. I'm going to draw some kind of just rocks. They're just organic shapes. If you want to see how I'm drawing that, let me draw one over here for you. Just organic shapes, like this. Nothing too crazy. No wrong way to draw a rock. But that kind of third line in the middle, that's what's making them look really 3D. Remember, things need to get smaller as they go towards the vanishing point. Alright, I've filled up my space. The next thing I'm going to do is I am going to trace with Sharpie. Friends, when I'm tracing with Sharpie, I'm going slowly and carefully. I'm not trying to make any new lines. I'm only drawing on top of lines I already have. Alrighty friends, I have drawn, I have traced with Sharpie. You can think of any more details that you want to add. This is your artwork. It's your world. It can look whatever you want it to look like. My friends, you can color this with anything you've got at home. If you've got crayons or colored pencils at home, you can use that. Maybe you have pastels. I don't know. I've got colored pencils at my house. I think that's what I'm going to use. You guys use whatever you like. If you guys don't have anything like that at your house, you can just put it in your docket, and when we come back to school, we can color it together. Adding some more lines in here with my Sharpie, just giving this rock some texture. Kind of just whatever my little heart wants to do. I think I like it. Alrighty, my friends, I am excited to see yours. I hope that you have an awesome time coloring your one-point perspective landscapes.